Good evening, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you today? Let me just mirror my video and then we get started on this lovely sewing Friday. And it's nearly the end of May. How mad is that? Hello, Francoise. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So what we're going to be doing is some city quilting on my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt. We're going to carry on doing some of that. I'm hoping to get the purple bit done that's here. And here comes Dale walking in. I like saying that now, Dale. That's my new little thing. Something weird is coming up. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to carry on doing the Emmeline Pankhurst quilt. I thought what we could do is get this bit stitched here, and then we can stitch some of that to get the purple in. I'm walking in. That's funny, isn't it? I got that from our lovely Leon. I just think that's so funny from the other day. Anyway, how have you been? It's so much cooler, isn't it? Oh my goodness, thank goodness for that. And I found my, oh, here comes Jinxie Cat. Here she comes. And I remember I had this lovely top that I got when I was in America, and I thought, oh, I'll wear this one. I haven't actually bought it on this, so this is the first time I wore it when I got it when I was out there. And yeah, and it's actually quite nice. It's quite a nice fabric, which is good. Thank you very much. Here comes Bramble Ramble. Bramble Ramble is walking on in on a Friday night at nearly 7:15. So we're going to carry on. Here, she's right on cue. I know she is. Look, she's right there. Look, there. You can just see her head. Oh, Jean, you want my fluff? You want my fluff? Yeah. I'm early. I suppose I am a little bit earlier. What time did I say? 7:30. It's always some round about 7-ish till about 10-ish. But tomorrow, Bramble Ramble, I'll be on in the morning tomorrow because I've got a really busy afternoon and evening tomorrow, which is quite exciting for me on a Saturday. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on stitching this one, which is my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt, and then we're going to see if we can get the purple bit put in and get my purple scraps out to make. I just got to make sure that definitely is the purple line, which I think it is. I don't want to get that wrong. Yeah, there's the greens over there. Yeah, this is definitely the purple one there. What time? So tomorrow, it's gonna be about 10. 10 to about 11:30, 12 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock, but definitely about but from half past 10, Dale. And then Sunday will be the same as well. Then Monday will be back to normal. What are we making today? Hello, Anita. Welcome to you. So what we are doing today, Bramble Ramble, is working on my Emmeline Pankhurst city quilt. And here we go again. Let's just do this one. Hold on a minute. Got to just press the little buttons to sort of this out again, because we didn't do anything wrong. There we go. Right, and yeah, so hello Polly, welcome to you. So it's basically, this is city quilting that I'm doing. So it's all my scrap fabrics with embroidery cotton. Yeah, again, it's all right. I think it might be, oh, I should have taken a picture, shouldn't I? Never mind. We'll see what happens. It could just be the weather. I'm going to blame the weather, Dale. And super sensitive bots, shall we say. Anyway, let's not worry about it just yet. So yes, I'm going to carry on doing this, and then so if I can get this little bit done here, then so this is all hand sewn Bramble Ramble. Commercial disclosure and paid marketing. There is no disclosure. Hang on a minute. There is no paid marketing. Got that? Hang on a minute. Not now. Does not contain. Hang on a minute. Let's do this one. Does not contain. Dear. I mean, that's really interesting, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Evidence. Just in case I need it, you never know. Right, hang on. There we go. Hopefully everything's going to be fine. Oh my goodness me, I'm just talking about a quilt that I'm making. That's all it is. Anyway, I've got my fan on to keep me cool. I'm watching her live and that. He got reported for bullying. Oh my goodness me. That's not good, is it? That's really not good, is it, Bramble Ramble? I don't think it's I got reported. It's like it's assuming that I'm trying to sell this quilt when I'm not. I'm actually just stitching it and just chatting to you guys, and so then it just restricts me. And we read exactly the same thing yesterday, so I just appealed it. So hopefully we will be good. But as I'm getting bigger, as my channel is getting bigger, I now have like this kind of TikTok manager person, which is really helpful because then I can contact them and just say, hey, sort it out. So that's really good. Anyway, so we're going to do a bit of this. I would like to get this section stitched, get the purple in, go do a little bit up here, and then we'll do some jelly. We'll get back to my birthday jelly roll race quilt. I'd like to get some of that done. I'm not at the stage of putting the cat one together yet because I need to be at my big table to like square all those off. And the other one, which has got the patchwork crosses on it, that one, that's way too hot at the moment to have on my lap stitching. So I'm just like, no, we'll leave that one for a bit. We'll leave that until it cools right down. But yeah, so what have you guys been up to today? Ramble, have you been out rambling? Where did you go in your rambles? So I had my car washed this morning. That was exciting. Because I think I might have told you, when I went to the American Museum and Gardens the other week, you remember when I went there to see the Geesben quilts? Well, I parked my car under this dreadful sappy tree, and I did not realise until I came back, and it made my car very, very sticky. Even the doors were like, and of course then we obviously went off to Malvern, didn't we? And it has rained a little bit. Anyway, the car wash man says, no, it's fine, I've got it all off, so that's good. You planted a cucumber, and Bramble hasn't been anywhere interesting today. Oh, having a rest today then. And it's easier. I'll call you Elliot. I will call you Elliot. Thank you very much for letting me know your name. I will now call you Elliot, but I like calling you Bramble. Elliot's out Bramble rambling. I love that. Anyway, Elliot. Hello, Elliot. I'm Rachel. Hello, Polly. Hope you're well. So yeah, so we're gonna do a bit of this one. Stitching on there. This is all hand sewn. So this is all hand sewn using my scrap fabric, and then I just want to get a few more rows done, and then we will get on to the purple. Because I'd like to see how the purple. You need to have your car washed. I know. I mean, it is at a stage where, and of course the thing is, obviously I drove all my team, didn't I, up to Malvern. Yeah, well, they did leave my car a bit dirty. I like coffee on the seats, chocolate on the seats, dirt on the floor. Anyway, so no, it definitely needs it. So I had that this morning, and I had my very, very important phone call this morning. That's really exciting. So this was with a lovely lady called Jilly, who is from Project Linus. I don't know if you ever heard about Project Linus. So Project Linus are they're not exactly a charity. They're actually what's called community interest group. Well, they make quilts to go into children's hospitals and to like not just children's hospitals but like hospices and any kind of like places that involves children really, so even like into care and stuff like that. So it's quite an amazing thing. Anyway, so she came on one of my Zooms a little while back and she was telling me all about it. You have on here, yeah, you've heard me talk about Project Linus on there, on here, sorry. So yeah, so she came on one of those and she was telling us all about Project Linus, and I thought, you know what, it'd make such a great video if I could get hold of her. And just anyway, so I did. So I had a chat with her this morning, and we've arranged a date for June. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to see her, and then she's going to talk me through some of the quilts that are made to go to the children, and then we're going to talk about where they go, and we're hoping to get in someone who wear the quilts to another kind of charity that is called, hold on a minute, the National Portage Association. Those people, because they deal with they look after parents that have got children with disabilities. So we're going to hopefully get to chat to those guys and then turn it into a great video. So that was this morning, which was great. And then I just carried on adding more events onto our events page, adding another gallery onto our website, and a few other little bits and bobs that I needed to do really. And yeah, so it's been a busy day, as it usually is in my life. Always something to do, which I love, and I'm planning of my next things. So yeah, so it's been a good day. And there was something else. What was it? Oh, here comes Craig. Craig's come walking in. There was something else. What was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? Let me find that. Where's it gone? It's gone. We have to prep another one. have to prep another one. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, that's right. So we are going to. I think I mentioned well before. I'm going to go back to the American Museum and Gardens to go and do the last bit of filming there. And I've managed, and I'm so excited. The end of the day was you finally got your library book. It was 12th in the queue. That's amazing, Elliot. Am I allowed to ask what book? George, you know, I haven't been in. I said we slightly digress from my adventures, but I used to always go to the library when I was a kid. I used to love going, and I always used to get the maximum amount of books out that I could get. And then I remember getting loads of tapes as well. You remember you could like get tapes. I don't think you still can get tapes. I used to love going there, but I've not been to a library in ages because there is actually quite a big one in Brighton. It's quite a fairly newish one as well. And they do lots of bits and bobs in there, but no, I haven't been to a library in ages, but that's really exciting. Hello, Mostly Sewing. Here comes Mostly Sewing. What time of the day is it out in the wonderful world of Thailand, Mostly Sewing? So I'm going to do one more trip back to the American Museum to see the Gisborne quilts, and I'm very over the moon that I'm going to be able to get to interview somebody from the museum all about how that exhibition had a big impact on the museum. So I'm really excited about that. I've just got to send them a list of questions. That's the thing. They used to have a library van when you were young. I know, I remember those. They should promote more. So nothing Steve having no tagline. Serial killer isn't in control. He's on the jury. Oh my goodness, Elliot, I love a good jury film. Love it, absolutely love it. I would love to be called as a juror. That's never happened. Well, I'd have the time though. Even they did call me. You know, I'm always like trying to manifest that one. Call me. However, there's a high chance that they might not, because many years ago, I actually trained as a lawyer. You see, I did trained as a lawyer, and so before I did my floristry, but so they probably won't because I've had legal training. Use our yellow book vans that would drive around. Yeah, we should bring them back, Elliot, shouldn't we? Bring them back. Absolutely. So I've just got to create the questions, and what I'm also going to do as well, which they've said I'm able to do, is I'm going to be able to because the thing is, so the Gisborne quilts, I don't know if you know much about the Gisborne quilts. I was called and I went every day. And you went every day for nothing, Dale. I mean, that would be a bit boring, wouldn't it, if you were there all the time, you know. So the Gisborne quilts are quite special, and they are really copyrighted, and so I've got to be really careful how I do my video. So I've been having a chat to them about that as well. But they are so amazing. They are very amazing. It's going to make a great video, really great video. And he was so disappointed, I can imagine. Did they pay you lunch though? Hopefully they did that. Hopefully they did that. So Elliot, I assume you like reading books then. And 7th in the queue, that's quite amazing. I mean, that does show, doesn't it, that actually libraries are still a thing, which is really good. I think it's really good, and encourages kiddos to write, doesn't it? Write and read, really. Read the books. So yeah. Just saying. Oh, hang on. It says 2 restrictions now. Let me have a look. Hold on. Okay. Right. Okay. If it doesn't sort itself out, we're gonna have to restart. We'll have to see. We'll see what happens. It's just crazy. Anyway, yes. So it's gonna be an interesting trip, I think. So that's on the 9th of. You love reading books. You got myself a old stage trip. We gotta support our absolute Dale evidence. Got my evidence. Don't worry. I got my receipts. There's my receipt. Got to support local libraries. I know. I mean, it should most definitely. There is my daughter loves reading books as well. We probably got our own library. I reckon we could probably set up our own library. of all of the all of her books, of all the different books that she's got. It's quite nice. I mean, I'm not actually. I mean, I read like quilted books and I read history books about quilting, but that's as far as. Oh, it's disappeared. It's gone off the screen. I think we're right. How interesting. Then I've got to have a library room. Wouldn't it be great to have a library room, like like the whooshy stair thing? That would be cute, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we've got yay! I think it's good though. I think it's good. We'll see if other people come walking in. Then we know. Then we know we're all good. We've got quite a few first edition books. Have you got any first editions, Elliot, in your collection? I assume you've got some collection of books though, even though you go to the library. There was when we went to New York quite a few years back. There was an amazing bookshop out there. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It had like so many floors, and they had some pretty amazing first editions in there. Like the children book section, really. But yeah, that would be an amazing goal, wouldn't it? Have a library room. Yes. So I think when I go back to the American Quilt Museum, it's going to make a really great ending to the film. And remember I said to you that, so I'm not going to drive it. So I'm going on the 9th of June. I'm not going to drive it. I'm going to go on the train. So we've got one change at Farnham, apparently. Do you know, I have not been on. I did that train ride to London, didn't I, to film that other lovely shop that I like. But I haven't been on a long train ride in ages. We have to change. It's going to be very exciting. So don't be proud of your classics collections. Oh, I don't know what the Iliad is, but I do know what the other two are. It's nice. It's nice to have a little collection of books, I think. Like I said, I've got my what do you call it? We got some first editions. So on my, actually, is it on there yet? I don't think it is on there, the Arizona one. So one of the videos that's coming up on my YouTube channel is when I went to the Armadillo antique place in Phoenix, Arizona. And when I was there, Bramble, you're gonna be quite impressed with this. Okay, there was, that famous magician kid, not magician. Is he a magician? Wizard, the wizard kid, that one, yeah. Well, there was a first edition of the very first book there, and it was like literally like $15. It was ridiculous. And I just thought, why is it that cheap? Anyway, it's sort of, right, okay. And I picked it up, and I just thought, you don't usually see those first edition ones, because obviously it's such a long time ago, isn't it, when the first book of that came out. And then I did a little bit like checking while I was there, like you do, and realised that one of the pages, it had the first edition had, there was two prints of the first edition of those books, and one of them had a misprint on one of the pages, and I went and had a look. I was like, oh, it's got it. I was like, how exciting. So yes, it's quite special. I mean, I don't even know, we were lucky to get that. I don't really know why they didn't kind of pick up on that, whoever book it was, but anyway, we were the lucky ones. So let's see, what else have you been up to then? Well, at least the heat has died down. Well, we did have a little bit of rain as well last night, a little bit of rain, not a lot. We were like, oh, okay, that's probably all that we're going to get. But it has been, there we go. Right, so yes, so that's the other thing to do as well. I'm just trying to think, what else did I do? My time seems to have been, like today, gone really, really quick. So finalised my newsletter. That is all ready to go. Yay, it's been approved. How exciting. It got approved. My appeal got approved. Oh, the little things in the world of TikTok. Here comes Granny B. Welcome to Granny B. Hope you are good. So the newsletter is all ready to go. And it might come out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Sunday. It might come out Monday. Just going to have to decide. And then I'm going to start writing a very little special one all about a quilt show to let people know what is going on in the quilt show, because there's a lot to say. The list is getting longer. It is getting longer, honestly. And then the questions that we're now, because we're getting so close to the show, we're like 3 months off, aren't we, nearly? the questions we're getting is interesting, which I never thought we'd kind of get. You know, are you going to have a leaflet table? Yeah. We can do that. We can do that. We can do anything. It's our show, so we can do what we want to do, which is really, really good. So I'm going to carry on stitching this little bit, and then we're going to get the purple scraps out, and I'm going to pin the purple in. That's what we need to do. Because obviously when I start putting the purple in, we will change the embroidery thread to purple. I mean, really, I suppose technically speaking, I'm kind of filming this because really I'm supposed to be. I've actually been filming this one like from the beginning of when I started designing it, right? So when it's finished. So maybe tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, I will do a bit more on it. And let me see how we're doing. Okay, so I need to go back to there. Back to there. So if you've got any questions, do let me know. If you want to ask anything stone related, then let me know. I will answer it to the best of my ability. Hello Eva, welcome to you. Hope you are well on this lovely Friday. We're right at the end of May now, aren't we? And it's last, is it like the last? Yeah, it's the last day, isn't it, before the kiddos go back to school after their half term. Hello Eva, how are you? Hope you're good. Have you had a good Friday? I like your little pink flower. It's almost like a cerise pink flower. I'm trying to work out what flower it is. But having been a florist for 12 years, I should probably know. But it's quite small, so it's quite difficult to see. I got my cat with me here today. Look, here she is. Here's my Jinxie cat. Shuffle up, Chin. There she is. She's sleeping. You love to sew, but you need basics. We need to learn to do the basics. I mean, what I'm doing now, Eva, is very, 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 very basic, very beginners, and very easy. So I'm literally stitching with scrap fabric, and then I'm stitching it in lines with my embroidery cotton, and I'm doing what's called Siddi quilting, S-I-D-D-I quilting. And the reason why it's in white is because this is my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt that I'm working on. So we're going to do a bit of this until I get to where the purple is. And we're going to do purple for the sashes. And then, so I kind of need to do all the, and I was telling you guys last night about it, wasn't I? I kind of need to do all of the background first and then work out all the extra bits like all the frills and the ribbons and that bit. It's going to be quite cute when I do that bit. It might actually be proper ribbon. It might just be like purple scrap fabric. I don't know. We might turn that into frills. Oh yeah, and talking of frills, obviously I did my cushion, didn't I, with the you watched my video on Siddi quilting. Amazing. What did you think, Dale? Did you like it? Do you think you can do it? I think you can do it. There was a lot of people watching, wasn't there, when I did that? We kind of decided to do that because actually, here comes Onward, walk it in. Because actually what happened was the show wasn't really that busy, so I just thought, hello, my lovely, how are you? I just said to Eloise, I thought, well, you know, we could turn it into like a little video, and it came out really well. Brilliant. Yeah, I think you could. So you know basically what to prepare yourself. Maybe like the wadding, the backing fabric, and then the and some scraps. That's what you need to do. Let's see. Right. So I'm going to try and do this bit here. Obviously I've got that black line there, haven't I? Which you can't really see it, but I can kind of see it there. And then with this bit here, we'll put some purple in. And then we'll do this for a little bit until, I don't know, maybe till about 8ish, maybe. And then we'll do we'll carry on with my jelly roll quilt. Because I've done the 200 strips. I just got another 260 to go. And then that's going to be a lot of ironing and a lot of wadding to back that. And then a lot of quilting. But I've got a few more things I've got to do before that, really. It's kind of like one of those, it's going to be one of those projects that you run alongside. Everything else. That's what it is. How are you, Onward? Are you good? Have you had a good Friday? And so what's your plans at the weekend then, everybody? No bank holiday, I'm afraid, this weekend. Such a shame. It's just your normal bog standard Saturday and your Sunday. Nothing exciting like Eurovisions either, that's a shame. And I reckon, you know, Kids will go back to school, so it's probably going to rain. It's quite funny. Yay, number 2's been approved. How exciting. Painting the house. Do you keep the tacking in, or is it a stitch? No, so you keep everything in, Dale. I'm not taking any of these stitches out at all. They all will stay in. So I'm just doing a running stitch. So a tacking stitch is one that you would take out. But look, can you see it in the back there, just about? When I do the purple, you're going to see the purple much better. You can see it there, that stitch there. But these are going to stay in. That is how you do city quilting. They do not come out. So you're painting the house. Well done, Onward. What colour and where? The front of the house, the back of the house. Up ladders, down ladders. That is not my kind of fun. Get more heart in your life, enter the wrong paths, go to fantastic journey to be more detailed. Don't know what they I see. So part of it. Yes, absolutely. It is part of what you're doing. It is like the actual, basically what you're doing is you're actually quilt. It's kind of like quilt as you go, really, I would say, because you are literally quilting it as you're going. That's it, front and, oh, I thought it was something else. Front of mat and all other ladders. Ah, in this heat, Onward. Ooh. Hopefully, you have got lots of sunshade on you, lots of shade to keep you out of the sun. Well, good luck with that then. I hope you get that finished soon. Right, I'm just going to split my cotton into 2 things again. There we go. Yeah, this is quite a nice one, because you can see, look, it literally is coming apart nice and easily, and that kind of gives you like a good idea that actually it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Dip, 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 dip. Okay, you sound so sincere. I try to be, Onward. I'm very sincere. I'm very hopeful for you that you're going to finish, get it finished, and cope with the heat. Right, which kind of is dying down, isn't it? So I'm just going to do a few more bits here, and then we can start getting the purple in. That's going to be exciting, because I think I've got my purple scraps nearby. Where's my scrappy bag? Oh yeah, I have. This is one of my zippy pouches that I've made. There's the purple there. That's my purple. You have high hopes. I do. Every time I do some sewing after you plant some more strawberries. Oh, I hope you get your sewing done tomorrow then, Dale. Right, hold on a minute, people. So I get himself a drink. I definitely have high hopes. It will be fine. You will get it done. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that pin out for now. Then I'm going to turn it. We'll do a little bit more up here, and then we'll start getting the purple in. I think I've got purple. I can't wait. I'm actually really excited to get the purple done. Changing colour. It's probably a bit like that when you do painting, isn't it? It's like, am I ready to do the other colour yet? Let's put that to there. You tried today, but you put it away again. Ah, why was that then? You couldn't. There was too much in the heat. I think you'd enjoy this one though. Most definitely. I think you would. Right. So let's see who else is joining us. Don't forget to share my live if you're able to. That would be really, really helpful. Just let other people know that we are sitting here having a little chat about our painting and our sewing and our reading of our books. It was hot and achy. Oh, yeah. Doesn't make it very conducive, is it really? Pose the new diamond highlight. Most diamonds. Got all these things, these summary things coming up. Let's get a bit of this done. Not mentioning painting. Get that painting done, Onward. You'll be pleased when it's finished. Yeah, it's not I would not do painting of a house. In fact, I don't think I would do any painting of any walls or whatsoever. I don't like the mess. That's what I don't like. I don't like the mess. And then you've got to spend hours getting it all off you. That kind of drives me mad as well. I know, painting. No. That's a no thank you. Right. let's turn this round and we will do this bit here. I mean, technically what I am making is a quilt, but it is not going to get used as a quilt. It's going to get used as like a wall hanging for a display. And then I'll probably take it on my little world tours. Which it feels like, you're not having the motivation. Oh, maybe, how about get yourself some nice biscuits to reward yourself after. How about that? That would be quite good. And you'd be like, yeah, okay, I got the biscuits waiting for me. At the end of it. Yeah, so I'm just going to do this bit, and then we'll have a little look at the, see if we can put the purple in. It's a interesting thing doing painting, but I mean the transformation's good though, isn't it? That's what's wonderful about doing any kind of painting. I think the transformation, what it looks like after. But yes, so when I finish this one, it will go as it'll be like a wall hanging, I think. What I might do, I'll tell you, if I get the purple on, biscuits, yes, biscuits. Obviously they'd have to be, oh, here comes Sarah. It'd have to be, and hello Daniel, welcome to you. It'd be gluten-free, the biscuits though, I'm afraid, onward. It would have to be. Because then I can come and have some biscuits and watch you while you're painting up your ladder. I could sit there with my sewing. Would that be entertaining? That would be quite entertaining, wouldn't it? Right, let's get the purple out. Because I think the purple is going to go better if I kind of put it, so it's got to go this bit here. You see that bit there? Let me see. Let me get my purple scraps. Oh, different colours of purple. I think we'll do the really bright purple. We'll get out that one as well. We might need that one. I'll put that one next to my Jinxie cat. She can. I did actually get that one as well, but I don't really. That might go maybe on the frills. I was thinking. This is definitely a scrap because look at that. It's actually got when I made a little girl's quilt called Mia's Quilt. That kind of went. Yeah, no, that's too dark. That is too dark. I do like that one. Look at that. That's real pretty. Okay. So, I'm actually going to put that back in there. Do not want to lose it. Yeah, there's a really pretty purple, isn't it? I think I want to try and do... Because obviously the whole point of this quilt is so that it doesn't... You don't need to do the same, the same purple on both ends. Let me see. Let's see what we can do here. So can you see this okay? So it's basically... Hello! Hello, Beryl! Welcome. How are you? Don't think we've seen you for a little while, have we? Have you been coping with our heat as well, or it's been a lot? So what we're doing at the moment is I am doing a city quilt. I am putting together a city quilt, which is using scraps. So I'm thinking I might go that way because I think that's going to work better. Let me undo that. Undo that. Just popping them in my pin cushion. You've been great, just been very busy. Oh, it's been Eid, right, yes, it has been Eid, hasn't it? Hope you've had a lovely time. What have you been doing with your celebrations? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold, because there's a raw edge there, you see that raw edge? I'm going to fold this one over. Can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see, actually, this is actually quite a really lovely purple. Can you see the difference with that one? Look, very nice. You did good. I'm happy for you. Right. So I'm going to lay it like that. And I'm going to pin it in. So what I've done is I've laid it on that black, the line that I stitched in place. Not stitched. I drew the line. So we're going to go down to here. So there's the line there. Put to there. Okay. You thought it was blue. I know. To be honest, it's really weird actually, Baru, because on the screen it does look blue, but it's not. It's purple. Look, can you see you look at that one with that one? You can kind of see their purples. It's a nice shade. It is. Yeah. It's almost like I don't know what kind of purple, a dark purple. Right, so, and then I'm thinking if that gets folded back to there, it would look like a proper sash then, wouldn't it? Because that's how you want it. That's how I want it to look. I want it to look like a proper, you know, like the sash of where the suffragettes had their rosettes. So this quilt, if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, this is a quilt that I've designed in homage to Emmeline Pankhurst. And this is going to have like a purple strand going down there. So that, but what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and stitch it, maybe stitch it that way. Don't know. I'm going to have to think about it as I do it. That's generally what I do. Generally just like, yeah, it's going to work that way. I'm going to pop that one back in there. Okay, because the other one's going to be green. And then we're just going to move it up to here. So can you see that bit there? There we go. There it is, there you go. And then it's got to come down to here, but I've got this circle coming round, so I'm going to have to get it as close as I can get it and then fold it back. So it's going to have to go at a funny angle. It's going to have to go like that. So I've got to fold some of it back. Okay, so I think going to be kind of like, obviously because it's scraps, it is not going to be a perfect circle. That is the whole point. It's just got to look circle-ish. Okay, I need to put a pin, pop a pin in that. Thank you so much for liking my live and for sharing it as well. And hello, Robin Quilts, Robin for Kids Quilts. Hope you're good. And this lovely, yeah, see there's no probably really like stitching much into there because this bit's coming down to there, and then yeah, okay. So this is all gonna be purple. That's that bit there, which you can't see, sorry. There. That bit there is gonna be in the white, and this is all gonna be purple. So I'm just going to fold this bit back. So there's the lines. Can you see the lines there? And I'm going to fold that bit back to there. I think that's going to work. It's very difficult to know until I get that band. I'm wondering actually whether that band I should do it in a ribbon. Might have to think about that. My instinct is get the background done first. I'm late. I'm not late, Leon. You're late. I've been here since 7 o'clock. Actually, technically, I've been here since about 7:15. How's your gaming been today? Have you been gaming? So that bit's going to go there. Fold that bit back. I checked how. Oh no, you know why? Because I got stung, Leon. I was on. So I have been here. It just didn't show you to me. It didn't show me. I know, it's very annoying. I peeled it straight away. I was like, no. So it said I had paid content that I wasn't declaring. That's what it said. I was like, no such thing, thank you very much. So I'm going to pop a pin into here. So that bit I've literally just folded in. Why did it get stung? Because it said I had paid content that I did not declare, which I did not. But anyway, so I just appealed it and it's all right now. It's disappeared. That's why you can see me. Right. Okay. Pop that in there. I caught my finger. It's very annoying. Why don't we get notifications when you're on? So you're talking about patchwork. Yes, I was just basically doing this. That's all I was doing, Leon. Do you know what, Sandra? I do not know. I get asked this question all the time. So and I can only deduce that I don't know. Sometimes it lets you know, and sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I think it let you. Did you let you know tonight, Dale? I think. Onward. Ah, look, onward. You've reached 200 minutes of watching me. How exciting! I think I like that you're using the trash. Using this trash to sew. What, you mean the scraps? It's not trash. It's scrap fabric. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So this is the purple sash. Oh, you've seen the video? No notification today. How interesting. Don't know. I will look at my my thing. Right. Maybe, don't know, is the answer. I cannot answer. So yes, so this bit here I'm going to stitch in purple, but first I'm going to do that bit here in a white, and then that's going to be in purple, and then that bit's then going to connect to the bit at the bottom, and then I've got all this bit that's done, and then that bit there is going to be green. You never get notifications. So Sandra, it could be something on your account. Then you might have to do is click something to say that you're happy to receive notifications. It could be that. If you never get them, maybe. Sash quilt. Yes, I suppose I am making a sash quilt. Oh, AI summary. Right. I'm going to pop these together, so I don't want to miss those. So I think what I'm going to do, let me have a look at my, let's see if I've got my purples. Oh, I do. That's exciting. So I've got, although I might have to get a, you know, they're my Jinxie cat. There's my purple. That's my purple. Let's do a little bit more white first of all, and then we can do a bit of the purple. Is it because I would like to get, so this bit here, I'd like to get that bit done, and then literally just up to here, and then start stitching that bit on the purple. That's what I'd like to do. Where's my needle? There's my needle. Yeah, so, here comes Mary the Cozy Keeper. How are you, Mary? Are you good? This lovely Friday. Can we believe it's like nearly the end of May? It's quite crazy. Quite crazy indeed. I'll tell you what though, having this bit down here on my lap is actually a bit hot. I do not want it. Do not need any extra heat. Right, so I'm going to go into here and stitch along there. I'm going to do all that bit there, and then I'm going to do the purple. What are we making? Hello, Mary. So I'm working on my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt right now, Mary. This is done in a Siddi quilting process, SIDDI process, and using scrap fabric. And what are you crying at, Onward? Notifications? Yeah, so anyway, so this bit here, so this is like, you know, like, I don't know if you know who Emmeline Pankhurst was. Their whole thing was to wear sashes and wear the rosettes, and so basically this is the purple part of the sash, and then you've got the green bit of the sash. So it's going to be, at the moment there's a lot of whites and a lot of creams in it, but once I start putting like the sashing and the ribbons and everything else onto it, it'll start having lots more colour. But that is what I'm doing. I thought I'd get a little bit of this, and then it's been notified. I'm following here. You see the bell? Oh, there we go. Well done, Dale. And then we're going to do a bit more of my Jelly Roll Race birthday quilt in a bit. We're going to get, I'd like to just get some of the purple done, because I'd like to see how that looks. And then we will change to do something else. So I keep getting pinned. How cool. Oh, you just want to say hi, now off to make a late lunch. We're going to be here for a couple of hours, Mary, if you want to pop back. Tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be on in the morning UK time, but then Monday I'll be back on in the evening. I got a busy 2 days, busy weekend. I got lots of things to do, friends to see actually. not tomorrow, but certainly on Sunday. It's going to be quite nice actually. We quite often have people to us, and it'd be nice to go to theirs, which would be really nice. We're looking forward to that. Go somewhere different for the day. Yeah, see you later, Mary. Thank you for popping by. Have a lovely lunch. Get your dinner made. There we go. Right. We're going to go back We're going to get this bit here done. I'm going to try to, but see the problem is, so I've got so many pins in it, and where I've got loads of pins, it starts catching on all the cotton, and that kind of like does hold you up a little bit as well. Hello, Sugar Maple, welcome to you, welcome. Yeah, so the other thing as well that I had to do today was approve my press statement, which is exciting. So my PR agent, Suzanne Evans, she's going to be sending out a press statement ready for our quilt show. So I saw that, added a few more bits and bobs into it. Because you never know what's ever going to happen with those things. Sometimes they get picked up by the press and sometimes they don't. It just generally depends on what's going on at the time. If they think, oh, this is a nice little lovely story, or they think, no, we're far too busy. So I got interviewed last year when I set the website up, because nearly it's our first birthday. So I've got to do something about that. My plans are now slightly changed actually for the 13th of June. So maybe we could do something. We'll have a special TikTok website birthday. I'll have to get a cake with a number 1 on it, won't I? That's what I have to do. I'll see what my friends could do. Right. So I'm actually going to leave this little bit for now. Have I got another bit I could... Oh no, I've got one. What's this? Oh no, they're all short bits. They are too short. Right. Where are we? There we are. Try and find my needle in the back. Pop it into there, do a little nut. And hello Leslie, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you've had a good Friday. So do I do the little bit there, or do I leave that for now? I kind of actually want to finish it. The thing is, just to finish that, you see this, literally that bit there, it's so small. But to finish that, I've got to like literally prep. So annoying, it's so annoying. But it is what it is. And then we'll do the purple. That's what we'll do. Might have to go and find a piece of card as well. Oh, I realise, hello Ribbons and Bows, welcome to you. I realise as well that when I put it on pause, it like zooms right into our logo. So we're gonna try and fix that. I was like, what's that? What is that all about? And my husband was like, well, that's when you put it on pause and then the logo goes like that. We're like, oh. So yeah, we're gonna try and sort that out. So you'll get to look at something nicer if I go on pause, not a blurred logo. Maybe we could just get the mouse up. That'd be quite cute, wouldn't it? I'll just get the little mouse. Right, we're just going to do this little bit here, and then we'll get the purple. And we'll start stitching the purple in. That will be good fun. Hello Amanda, hello White House, welcome to you. Hope you're well, hope you had a good Friday. So yeah, so my plans this weekend are quite easy things to do actually. Obviously the newsletter is, oh excuse me, the heat. The heat made you tired. Oh, I was really tired this morning when I woke up. I just thought, yeah, definitely the heat kind of doesn't help you sleep very well, does it? I think we're just not used to it, are we, in the UK? That is the problem. We're not used to the heat. And then if you have the aircon on, if you've got aircon, it's the noise of it that's horrendous. And that gives you a headache, so you can't win. Right, so now we can do the purple. So that's all I had to do was that tiny bit, just to stitch it there. And then we'll start doing the lines of the purple. And what am I going to do? I might have to do little knots over it, I think. Because that's going to be there's quite a lot of fabric there. Yeah, let's prep that. You are my Jinxie cat. What are you doing? He's fast asleep. Having a good old sleep is my cat. What's a knot? What's a knot? Do you mean like the knot on the back of my embroidery? On the back of my stitching? Is that what you mean? Hello, Cheyenne. Welcome to you. You have to let me know what you mean onward. Maybe I said too fast. Oh, what's the knot on the back of the... Oh, okay, yeah. So I basically I knotted it off on here. So what I do, I'll show you when I get to the purple one in a minute. I'll show you how you do it. Let me get the purple. Now, technically, I need to go and get a piece of card, but... Oh, that's exciting. There's a bit there already. Let's have a little look. Is that one from one I did earlier? Oh, yes. No, I remember now. The knots. No, basically over here. So where I've got a fold. So yes, I'll do a knot on the back, obviously, to stop it coming undone. But because there's a fold there, I've got to do like a knot stitch over it to stop. Because I could do a running stitch going all the way up here. But then because you got this flappy bit here, I'm going to do like a knot stitch going over like that. So I was kind of like waffling on to myself really and thinking, do I do a long stitch or do I do a knot stitch? So yeah, I'm probably going to do a knot stitch, which I will show. I mean, technically it's like a little back stitch, but I will show you. I will show you how we do it. Hello, Cheyenne, welcome to you. That's not very good, is it? So this is the difference, isn't it, now between this cotton. I think I've had this one for a while, and it's there we go. It's a bit curled up is the wording. Yeah, we'll do some of the purple and then we'll have a little look at the jelly roll race quilt again. Get my needle thread up. There we go. Here we go. Wonderful. Yeah, so if you're just watching now, wondering what I'm doing, I am doing some city quilting on a quilt that I'm making in homage to Emmeline Pankhurst, and it's going to have like a the rosette in the middle and the sash coming down. And yeah, and if you haven't followed us, then please follow us and see what we'll get up to. So right, so what I mean by knot stitch is I'm gonna, instead of coming down like a line like there, I'm gonna go over into there like that, and then it will put like a little knot. It's quite difficult to see because obviously I'm doing it on purple. You were cold this morning with no sun? Oh no, Dale, that's not very good. I am going to do some running stitches, and every so often I'm going to just do like a little knot stitch coming over that way, which will secure it really. It secures it better than... Oh, it's looking good already. I'm very impressed. I'm trying to, what I try and do as well is I try and keep this bit here rolled up so there's not such like a big quilt to deal with. But I'm just going to go, I'm just going to, hang on a minute, that's better. Then I can, so you're going to go down and just like do like a little knot stitch over, and then coming down the line. I got the sun now. You dried your duvet. Oh, yes. I wonder when it's gonna. Amazing. So, I mean, you could really, you can't. So you can see my purple stitches now on the back. Look, there they are. There's my stitches coming down there. And what I should be doing really is I really should hold it underneath, because then I can feel it. If you hold it underneath, you can feel it a bit better. Feel like where you're going. And I'm going to come down here. It's going to look good. And then I think what I'll do is I will put it up on my big table to do the next bit, because obviously I want to make sure that purple line does match in down the bottom, so it's all in line with each other. Hello Benny, welcome to you, hope you're good. Okay, take that one out. I'm going to literally just carry on down the line there, and every like couple of stitches I'm coming over that way just to make sure it's secured. and obviously then where the cream is here, that's all going to be white again. Obviously, so when you're doing like you on that video on my YouTube channel of the city quilting, when you're doing city quilting, you don't really need to, if you're just doing it in scraps, you don't need to think about, you can just use whatever embroidery cotton, doesn't matter, any colour, i.e. But obviously for this, because I don't really want it to be highlighted, so that's why I'm doing it in the purple on the purple and the white on the white, and the green will be on the green, for example. But it's the same process. Yeah, so I think that's working well. Every so often putting in one that way, which is kind of securing it. Keep getting pinned by my pins though. That's a little bit annoying. I'm like, oh, pinned by my pins. I'm going to need a sip of my tea after this. Right. Thank you so much for liking my live. That's very helpful. It may be when we swap over to the jelly roll thing, I might restart it at that point, because then maybe it'll send out notifications again. It's really weird though, because on my screen it does say it's notifying you all that I've got when I go live. So I don't know. It's obviously some kind of setting, some setting somewhere, isn't it? Yes, I thought tomorrow I might just work on some of my grandma's flower hexagons, maybe for that cushion that I'm doing. Do something a bit slower in the morning. Definitely try it again. Yeah, I think I will. I will. When we swap over to the jelly roll in a bit, we'll do it then. And I can go and get a cup of tea. Right, so you see the purple, can you see the purple stitches on the back there? There they come. Then you can see the white ones, and there's the purple ones. So it's looking good. We'll do another one. I've got another one of these. All right, Jean. Jinxie cat has slept. She says slept a lot today, as my cat. She's been probably the heat, I reckon. Don't think she's liked the heat so much. Now my fluff. I'm trying to get it. There you go. Threaded it. I was trying to do it so my it's easy to thread. Sandra's come back. So Sandra, what I'm going to do in a bit is I'm going to restart my live stream. I'm going to stop it, have some tea, and then restart it. I'll only like go for about a couple of minutes, and then you can see if it notifies you then that I've gone live. Let's see what happens. You will watch out for the notification. Yeah. So it does. Yeah. So whenever I start it, it says, letting your followers know you've gone live. That's what it does. Thank you for sending me an ice cream cone. I might actually go and get talking to ice cream cone, I might go and get a biscuit. Right. Let's just do this bit down here. Then we'll do some jelly roll quilting. There's not really much to see really on this one, because I'm just doing the gluten-free. Yes, I'll do a gluten-free ice cream cone. So they do gluten-free ice cream cones. I'm sure they must do. Right, so we're going to get to the end. I think that's quite good. It's actually looking quite good, that one. Right. We'll just get to the end. So I'm getting pinned a lot. The pins are like, they're getting me. Like, oh my goodness. Leave me alone, stop pinning me. I always talk to the pins. Right, now we'll go to the back, which is there. There we go. Okay. Let's see, what did it say? There appears we did. Right, so I got my white, I got my purple. Let's have a little look at this before we go on to the second part. I'll do the J. Oh, I need to wind some bobbins up. I know that much. I need to do that. That's for sure. We haven't got enough bobbins because we use a lot of bobbins, aren't we, for the jelly roll quilting? I think you've seen some of that quilt I've been doing. So yeah, it's looking good. So there's my stitch line there. Then I'm going to do more coming down here. That's like the circly bit that's coming round. You can kind of see it there. That bit. It's quite exciting. And then that's all going to be white. Yeah. I think we made quite good progress actually on this bit. I think I'm quite happy. Let me just tidy this bit up. Right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop my live and then we're going to restart and then we're going to see if you get notifications. Have a look out for it. Right. I will see you in a minute. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me just mirror my screen. There we go. There we go. There's Leon. Leon, you're the first one in. I've just restarted because I've only got some. What just happened? Well, we're seeing if the notifications work. Hello, Cairo. Why did you leave? Because I don't know. It was just going a bit weird. Why did you leave? Hello, Gigi. Welcome to you. Anyway, doesn't matter, Liam, because I'm back, which is the most important thing. And so what we're going to do, we're just making sure that everybody is being notified that I've gone live. And then, thank you so much. Oh, Leon, you know the label we were talking about last night for the NHS quilt? And I sent Eloise a message, which she replied. I wondered if you want to hear it. No notification. How weird. Don't know. Maybe. Don't know. Maybe no. I have no answers. I have no answers. Maybe sometimes it sends you a notification, and sometimes it does not. Hello, Beth. Welcome, welcome. You're watching from a new craft shed. You want to hear the? Oh yes, go on. I will play it in a minute, Leon. Tell us the new name. See, look, we didn't have Cairo earlier. Onwards, come back. Go, go, go. What is it called? No notifications. Wow. Hang on a minute. I've just dropped my bobbin. That's not very conducive, is it? Go. Cairo's Needle Nook. Love that. Love that. Very, 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 very good. Very good. I'm very, very impressed with that. You're going to get like a little sign made up to go on it. Anyway, so you remember, what's the bobbin? That's the bobbin. That. Can you see it? That's the bobbin. And the bobbin, I need to wind the bobbin up. I need to wind some more bobbins up. Hello, Spider. Right, anyway, Leon. So what does it do? So the bobbin goes in here. Because for a sewing machine, you have to have the top cotton and the bottom cotton for it to actually stitch. Because if you didn't have the bottom one, it wouldn't like stitch. So you have to have two. And so what I have to do is here's another one. That hasn't got much on it. I'm going to take this one off, and then we rewind it. There's no point me trying to like work with that because there's not much on it at all. Look, it's done it again. That is just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You got a notification you went live and then I couldn't find you live anywhere. I know. Well, Cairo, it's all a bit weird, isn't it? It's all a bit weird. I don't even know what is going on. Hang on a minute. There we go. Evidence. Yeah. I'm starting to think that maybe not having a manager is not that good idea. I don't know. We'll see. Your show is called Nan Cave. Nan Cave. Hello, Christina. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are good. So, Sandra, you just got my number 2 viewer badge. Anyway, I'm gonna wind this bobbin up. Yes, there is a song about wind the bobbin up, and that is to do what did it? Let's come out. I'm still waiting. Hang on then. Right, so let's just get everybody else up to speed first who wasn't here last night. So yesterday we were doing the NHS quilt, weren't we? I was doing the label. Do you remember that, Dale, as well? And onward, we were doing the label for the NHS quilt, and obviously I was talking about putting some kind of label on the back of it, wasn't I? So I sent Eloise a message because I said about doing like the NHS label on the back. Anyway, I will play you her reply. Hold on a minute. I hope that you can hear this, because I mean you might not be able to hear it. I don't know. Not approved. There you go. It's not approved. Oh dear. So we might do third time lucky. Anyway, look, listen. This is what she said. Right. Are you ready? This is what she said.
Hello. I'm sorry. I just heard this. So if you're still on TikTok, then hello everyone. If not, then hello Rachel. I think it'd be really nice to put the University Hospital Sussex NHS Foundation Trust logo on it, which I can give you. That would be amazing, because it was all of the staff from the trust, and I think it'd be really good to have our logo on the back or the front of the quilt, wherever you think that would be good. I think 67 is too many. One will be enough, don't you think?
Did you enjoy that, Leon? Oh dear. There you go. So yes, so she says 67 is way too many labels, just so you know. And so Carrie got no sleep last night because you were moving all the furniture in your shed all night. All night? What did your neighbours think of that then? Oh, they were like, what is Cairo doing in that garden? It must have been like some weird episode of a thing. You should respond, we should add 6 or 7. I'm not going to do it now because she's actually out at a party, Leon. She's out at a party. Anyway, we will carry on regardless. I've decided I'm carrying on regardless. I'm too hot to keep gathering evidence. I'm just going to wind some bobbins. It definitely got some weird looks for you, and that's amazing, Cairo. She can listen to it at the party. No, she won't. She will not listen to it at the party. I'm going to do 2 bobbins. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see her on Sunday. I will have the discussion with them. That's what I do, Leon. And you finally got rain. Oh, my spell worked. Amazing, my spell. Because I pushed my rain from Brighton right up to Scotland. I love that. Well, you have to return the favour at some point then, Cairo. Definitely. Right, there's my bobbin, Leon. Look, so I've wound my bobbin up. And now I'm going to put my bobbin in. I'm just going to do one more bobbin, so I've got a bit more to go. And then we're going to carry on doing some of this, which is the Jelly Roll Race quilt. I really don't. I'd like to do this one. I do like doing this one. My Jinxie cat's still asleep. Look, there she is. You're still asleep, my fluff, aren't you? Oh, there we go. That's fine. Right, spare bobbin. Right, now, I've got to get this back in. You see that? That's for my presser foot. My pedal, I should say, not my presser foot. There we go. That's that back in. Get it all threaded up again. Down there, up there, down there, back down there. Down in there, and in that one. There we go. Right, Cairo, you're saying I got to wind up 5 bobbins last week. Your friend's sewing machine. Why did it take so long then, Cairo? Why did it take so long? Was he just not having it? So I mean, there is sometimes. The thing is, this is the trick. Okay, do not take your eyes off it. That is the trick. The minute you take your eyes off it, it will just literally mash itself up. But if you watch it, it will be good. Hello, Christina. Welcome to you. That's the thing. Right, so I'm going to get a random bit of thingy to stitch on, and then we're going to have a look at what's in here. I'm going to get some of those out again. So I've got to do, I need to do another 100. Let's see if we can get 100 done. So this what in my lap has got, this has got, just checking that's fine. This has got 200, this has got 200 strips in it, and this one. And I'm going to do another 100. And because I had to buy yarn, I never went bobbins up. Oh, I see. Yeah. There is, I mean, you know, once you get to do it, when you've done it a few times, it can be, it's okay. It's just getting to that stage, really. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to count up. I need to get the 100 in a row again. I've trimmed up these ones. You're up, my Jigsy cat. Oh, Jean. Jean. You're so funny. You're so funny. Oh, my fluff ball. Right. Yellow. It's like learn to ride a bike once you got the hang of smooth sailing. It definitely is. Although, like I said, what I find is that if you take your eyes off it while it's winding, it decides to mash itself up. But if you watch it, it's fine. It's very, very strange like that. I'm going to do, actually what I'm going to do, let me just put it, so yeah, so I need to add up, I need to count up to 100. So first of all, we're just going to start doing putting some together, you know, like how I did it last time. That's the pretty one. So these are all jelly roll strips, which we're going to put together. I think they are all different. They are definitely different. Yeah, they're fine. So they can go like that. They can go like that. So I'm going to try and get them in different places if possible. I do like playing with fabric. It's kind of my, it's going to put that like that. It's kind of my pastime. Feeling fabric. Mr. Chris said, where's his friend, Mr. Creeper? His friend, Mr. Creeper, is asleep right now. He's having a rest. He's watching my daughter do her gaming. That's where he is, Leon. So then we've got another one. So these are all. Well, that's going to be interesting. Let's put them to one side for the minute. Here's the green. So they're all different. I want to try and get them. How did I make the? Yeah, that's fine. They're different. They're different. I'm trying to get them into piles. So they're like different fabrics. I think she does. I think she does play that one, Leon. I'm going to have to ask her. I mean, she plays lots of other stuff as well. But she has played that before. I'm convinced of it. I don't really pay much attention, in all honesty, because I'm really not someone who games. I'm really not a gamer. By no means. Oh, hang on, that's a pink there. I'm duplicating that one. Right, we won't do that again then. Take them out for the minute. Let's get a few more. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. It's quite a long one, actually, that one. I'll put that one there. Hello, Therese. Welcome to you this evening. Right. Oh, dropped them on the floor. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get some more out. There's that pile and that pile. Here we go. I've got to like shuffle them first because I don't want them to be the same really. Obviously overall, you know, there is going to be duplicates in the actual quilt itself, but I want to try and get them as far apart as I possibly can. That is the plan. Right. Oh. They are all the same. We want to move them over here. Get the spotty one in. That'd be a nice one. Get that one in. And we're going to get piles. We'll start off with like the piles of 10 that I usually do. And then I'll make it into like a pile of 100. 10 piles of 10. That's what we need. Put that there, put that there. Let's go back to this one. We'll have a little count up. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to move them as much as I possibly can. That is the plan. That's a nice one. I like that one. That's a real pretty one. So Leon, your half term's nearly over then. Are you back at school on Monday? Or is it still exam time? Hello Max, welcome to you. Hope you're good on this Friday evening. That one, that one, that one. Oh right, okay. Let's go. Let's see what else there is. I'm trying to mix them as much as I possibly can. What are those ones then? They're slightly different. Let's have a look at these. That's the plan. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough. So I need another, what do I need again? Another 260. Well, there's that nice black one. Remember that one? That's good, that one. 2. Oh, there's that. Oh, look. This is exciting. This is full of different ones. Just gotta keep sorting them out until we can put them into the piles of 10. Which you will see what I'm doing. Hello Mandy, welcome, welcome. Well, that's a fun one, that one. That's a really fun one. With the skulls on it. Put that on there. Oh, that's a nice one. I remember that one. That's the blue one. Go in. Just going to finish on this pile, and then I'm going to start counting them up. Pink. Don't know what it is about shuffling fabrics. Shuffling, shuffling. And that one. jinx. Oh, no, it's a bit hot, isn't it? Let me turn the fan back on me. Oh, dear, that's better. It's getting a bit hot then. Oh, there's some grey. Grey and pink. Right, where are we? Oh, okay. I think we could be good to start making it into piles of 10 piles of 10. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's one lot of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had it the wrong way around. It's all gone very quiet. It's all gone very quiet. It is just ridiculous. What do we do? What do we do, people? I think we might have to have third time lucky again tonight. We might have to do that. Let's get to the end of this and then we'll decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 9, 10. Yep. Absolutely, Dale. Absolutely, I think. I'm looking at the screen and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, that's the long one. 8, 9, 10. It's very annoying, isn't it? Evidence. Yep. I will be swiftly sending it off as my, here is my evidence, people. Because we didn't do it. It seems to happen literally straight away. And it never used to do that. So I don't really know why 3, oh, 4, I don't really know why it's doing that. So, and of course the problem is that all the other people that were trying to find me can't find me. That's the problem. So we'll just count this little pile up and then I'm gonna you know what. Start it again. Third time lucky. It's been quite bad this week. Maybe they've just been overzealous. Don't know. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I've done 50. Let me just stop it and restart it. Let's see, otherwise I'm just going to completely give up. No, I won't, don't worry. Oh, hang on. I will be back shortly. I will be back shortly. Here we go again. Let's get on and count our fabrics and see what happens tonight. It's been an interesting night, hasn't it? Very interesting. Let's see what happens, Dale. Let's see what happens. I'm going to carry on counting the fabric and we're going to see what happens. There is Medulla and Fleur and Dale and Sylvia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to just be very, very gentle with TikTok tonight. No notification. Don't know. Oh dear. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Oh, you got one. There you go. So it did work. It did work. I reckon it is just don't know, like a glitch in the system. Got it. Ah, Onward got it. It's the first time. Leon's got it. Hello, Taylor. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to count up these and then we're going to start stitching them all together. I just want to get 100 into one pile and then I'm just going to be very, very gentle with TikTok tonight. Trust you. Yeah, hello, Demo. Welcome to you. Welcome, welcome. Well, at least someone got the notification. I mean, you know, one person out of 3,500 is not bad, is it really? for the system to work. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I might be able to find out a way to give them notifications. Hello, Dottie. I don't think it works like that, sadly, Leon. I don't think it does. I think it is to do with the actual system. Maybe the heat has got to them. Maybe that's what it is. I do not know. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to carry on doing these. And if you're just joining me now, what I'm working on is my Jelly Roll Race quilt from my birthday fabric. And my name is Rachel, if you didn't know that. And I am just going to be stitching all these together shortly. But for now, I just want to like get them into, I think they are, some of them were not in the right. Oh, there you go. Look, there you go. Bang, straight away. I mean, how long did that take? Like 1 minute. 1 minute. Hang on. It's ridiculous. Hello, Pat. Welcome to you. Welcome, welcome. I took them in. Who knows? No notification. I got one. Onward got one. Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Welcome to you. Right. Let me just see. I'm 3 more minutes. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Not obviously not third time lucky because it's literally got me straight away. I got stung. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do another 50 and add them up to and stitch these. And I'm not going to restart it because I've given up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's another 10. I mean, obviously, I just think it doesn't like fabric. I have no idea. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you put 67 in the comment about me knowing. Oh dear. 2. I think I did see it actually with your millions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, hang on. I think we might have 2, 3, 4. So we've got a pile of 5 there. So there's 50. Here comes Daisy. Daisy, here's a question for you. Did you get notification that I'd gone live? Let us know, Daisy. It's been a big debate tonight. We've had no end of trouble. It's been one of those Friday nights. You did? Oh. Interesting. Wow, you're obviously extra special then, because some people do. Some people do not. Oh, I will. What games she plays? All right, I will find out, and I will report back to you, Leon. But obviously not right now, and I've not got the energy to put it on pause or anything else. People don't ask. I'll ask later, not now. What you mean, like what games within the game? Is that what you're asking? I'll tell you what I do when I go and shut my curtains, which will be in about 20 minutes, maybe. I could do it then, because I'm going to pause it anyway, aren't I? I know you guys love seeing my logo all blurred. Okay, that will be the plan. Right, let me just see if I've got. All I need is another 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. Now I can actually tidy them up in about 6 or 7 minutes. No, not in 6 or 7 minutes. in about 20 minutes. When it starts getting dark, that's what we're doing. When it starts getting dark, we will assess the plans. Right, I'm going to put all of my jelly roll strips away into it. Isn't this really cute? Someone made this for me, you know. I did not make this. Just look, it's really, really cute. And then there's two others that actually match it, that sit inside it, and they're obviously, there's a little tiny one. I did a bit of a swap actually. You're cold today. Why are you cold, Leon? I did a swap actually with someone. So she wanted one of my kits, and I wanted one of her little one of her little zippy pouches. So that is what happened. Okay, well, this is some cute fabric. Right, let's put that down there. Oh, hang on a minute. This is fallen. One notification. They can go there, they can go there. My Jinxie cat has decided to move. Okay, so let's get stitching these together then. Hurrah! Hurrah! When you want to do happy normally, and what size? Leon, I'll ask that in a minute. Hello, Kathy. Sandra, so usually jelly roll packs come in like a pack of 40 strips. But these ones, I've actually made these myself out of like a width of fabric. I've cut it myself, trimmed it myself. But yeah, so usually they come in packs of 40. You have to be a bit careful because sometimes you might think it's got 40 when actually it's got 20. So you do have to go like always check it, check what's in it. And yeah, Leon, yes I do. I do children's sewing. So do you remember I said before I teach someone called Toby. He is 12 years old. I teach a girl called Freya who is 16, and little Joshua who is 6. So yeah, I've done various like kids sewing really over the time. Right, so I'm going to start putting these together. So what I'm doing is I'm actually stitching them like, you know, kind of a triangle. So I'm putting them together like that direction, and then I'm going to do a stitch across there. You should do a kid sewing and also be a long way to go that would be for a kid's lesson. But you never know, Leon, you never know. I might come up that direction one day. You never know. But that's very lovely you'd like to join it. I'm very honoured indeed. And I can imagine what time you would like it to be as well. And how long for. Yeah, so I'm going to do the other one, 100. Yeah, because I'm going to stitch it together, that's right, in 100, and then we put it on. I'm trying to remember now, getting back to everything we need to be anything needed. Well, most of the time when I teach, I generally, I mean, if it's on like a sewing machine, you'd have to bring a sewing machine, but if it's all hand sewn, then I would just bring all that you would need. What time do you think? How long? I think it would be in the evening, maybe at like 6 o'clock, something like that. That's what my guess is. That'd be too late though. I imagine what time I'd get back. That'd be really late, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I'm literally I'm going to stitch. I'm going to do 50 strips together, and then I'll do the next 50 strips together, 3 till 10. That was 7 hours. Wow, that'd be a long workshop. That would. I don't think you kiddos would last that long. Somehow. Right, so you'd love that. I'm glad you'd love that. So remind me, what am I asking my daughter? What games does she play within that game? Is that it? Because I need to make sure I've done all my labels I want to do, because I will be I will be back in my big sewing room. You're going to be really pleased to know that, Leon. Good to see the chirpy bird again. He's been all right, actually. That's a nice one, the pink one with the grey one. That's going to work out quite nice. Okay, ask what going on remote display. Right, okay. Gotcha. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, there's a little bit of a... Hang on a minute. Oh dear. High pollen count. Not great. It's done. Oh. I whispered it. And then I realised I like, yeah, okay. Hello, Tyler. Welcome to you. I'm just amusing myself with other comments. I was thinking about something. I whispered it. So yeah, are you back at school then, Leon? No, half term is over. Back at school tomorrow, Monday. Or have you got like an inset day or something? They like doing inset days, don't they? On like after half term. You know, the poor parents. If you can sew in, do you think on Tuesday? I thought you might be going back on Tuesday. Hello, Lucas. Welcome, Lucas. You can definitely bring Creeper, without a doubt. I'd like to see that. Oh my goodness me. This is a nice one. A nice spotty one. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Actually, this, I must admit though, it's staying quite late. It's staying quite light late though, isn't it? Like way past 9 now. Whereas so it's taking a little while to get there. And then we'll be down the other side again before we know it. I'm taking all the little strips off. I was going to leave the selvage edges on, but I got like a little. They got like that bit there, and I think I'm going to take that off. You have indeed, Leon. You have told me the very first time you came onto my live. You told me on that occasion. The very first, I do remember. So, Toby that I teach, he's autistic and he has ADHD as well. You have a bad memory. Well, you know, there's a lot going on. Let me get my next. Is that my next one? No, that's not my next one. Well, this is my next one. Right, so now, right, okay. We're going to do another. Does he live near me? Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, ish. I think, obviously, his mum brings him to my sewing room. And I think they live about half an hour away, I think. Something like that. Kind of like Eastbourne direction. But he's homeschooled. So he does other bits and bobs. He is, let's read something else. He's 12. How old he is? He's 12. Yeah. And Freya was, I think she's 15 now, 15, 16. I've taught her for quite a while because she's been homeschooled as well. So yeah. yeah, so if you're just joining me now, wonder what I'm doing. I'm doing a jelly roll race quilt, stitching together my jelly roll strips. That is what I'm doing. Is there 16? Ah, no, I know them really well actually, Leon, because his mum comes to my my quilting group, so I see her at that. So yeah, they're definitely not from your location. They're from down here. I think Toby might go mad because he's not really into like strange numbers. I can check. I'm going to see them in a couple of weeks, I think. Can't remember. This one's going to look nice with the blue right next to the purple. That's going to be like a pretty one. Hello, Kim. Kim's come walking in on this lovely Friday evening. I'm just doing a little bit of jelly roll race quilting again. I'm still working on my birthday quilt. I'm determined to get this finished really, because then I can start putting all the wadding on it, and then we can start quilting it through the big machine, and there's a lot to do. I'll be happy when it's finished. It always feels such a triumph. Although I've got to make a I know. Oh, that's nice, Leon. I'm very good, thank you, Kim. We've had a bit of a challenging night here tonight, here on TikTok. It's been a kind of a interesting on and off situation. We think there's lots of like, I don't know, gremlins on the line, shall we say? Let's say that. It's probably the easiest thing to say. But yeah, I'm good. I've just been coping with the heat, catching up on bits and bobs, and now I'm back working on my birthday quilt. That's what I'm doing, and I'm really determined to get this finished because I want to get the wadding on it, get it quilted. And I was actually literally just about to say that. I was chatting earlier about the Project Linus that I'm going to be doing a film for on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to make a Project Linus quilt, so that's going to be good. And I need to I'll probably work that out next week actually, I reckon. She said just to do it in 5 fat quarters. I thought, okay, well, that's doable. And then not over like, no, here comes CCF5. Welcome. Your gnome set left on your phone. Oh no. Go and plug in somewhere else then, Leon. I'm going to be here probably till about 10. And then I'm around tomorrow morning. Did you know that, Leon? I'm going to be live tomorrow morning. Probably about 10:30. Or yeah, about 10:30, that's my plan. Maybe a little bit earlier, depends on how I get on. Or 10 till about 11:30, that's it. In the morning. So you can see me on a Saturday morning. Something a bit different for this weekend, as I've got a few bits and bobs going on in the afternoon and evening. I think it's good in there. Do I want to know something weird? Go on then, tell me something weird. I like to hear your stories. You haven't given me the opportunity to go and shut my curtains yet, though. If you're going to go, if your phone is dying. And say the answer before you nab it. That's because I can read minds. There you go. That's my answer. I can read people's minds. No, I can't really. How are you, CC of 5? Hope you are good. Been another long, hot week. Well, we did a bank holiday, didn't we? So that kind of like helped at the beginning of the week. Right, I'm going to do the last 10, and then we've got you can read your mind from so far away. Yeah, it's magic, isn't it? It's magic. Oh, that was funny. Oh, my Jinx. Jinxie cat's sitting up there. Oh yeah, you're right. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, I bet out of protest he'll make his batteries go, won't he? On my chirpy clock. Like, he wasn't here to hear me. He wasn't here to hear me chirp, so I'm gonna give up. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Ah, Purple Daffodil, welcome to you, welcome to you. His battery better not be low tomorrow. No, you won't see him tomorrow morning. I'm going to be still here tomorrow morning. Sunday, you will see him on Sunday. I promise you'll see him on Sunday. I got a few bits and bobs I need to finish up in this room. So I have different projects in different places, you see. Leon, that's what it is. His life better not be ending. I know. Otherwise he'll need a different colour hat, won't he? I could maybe find him a different colour hat, actually. You had a FMQ demo, something quilting. Oh, free motion, yes, free motion Needlecraft Club. It's very interesting. Ah, did it make you think you want to take it up then, Kim? Free motion's always very great fun to do. This is going to be like a real triumph when this quilt is finished. Right. He made it very easy, but it's not. I mean, it is actually quite easy, free motion quilting. It's I have done it a bit, but what I find a bit difficult, well, not difficult, I find a bit weird, is like you have to drop the feed dogs, and then it's like all about dropping the feed dogs, isn't it, and like moving it around. But yeah, I've done like little houses before. That was quite cute. I'll see if I can find that at some point, actually. I'd like to do that again. That was quite fun. I just worry that when I'm I just worry that it breaks the needle, because the way you're moving it around, that's why I think, oh, is it going to break the needle? All right. Here we go. Someone follow Kim. Someone follow Kim. Okay, now done. Right. I'm now done 50. So here comes the 50. Who's my favourite viewer? I can't have a favourite viewer, Leon. That would not be nice, would it? Can't have favourites. Right, here's 50. Ooh, there's another. Look, isn't it pretty? We've got this bit. It looks like it's bunting. La la. I'm gonna snip all this, and then I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna take all the little triangle bits off the back. Oh, look at the orange. That is pretty. That is very, very pretty. That I'm actually quite impressed with it. How many? It says 50 on here, Kim. I'm going to do another 50. and then I'll put them together, and then there'll be 100. Then I'll start putting them together. So I add it to this bit. So this, on this bit here, it's got 200 strips on here. And then I need to add another 260. So it's 460 on this eventually. So that is the plan. But what I would do is, right, I'm going to go, and is Chubby watching live? I have no idea. I'm just going to put you on pause. Don't worry, I'm not going to restart. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to go and shut my curtains, and I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. I am back. Right, so Leon, the answer is she doesn't play that game. The one that's got Creeper in it, that one. That's the one she plays. Hopefully that makes sense. Right, thank you very much for increasing the lives. The likes. Right, so I'm going to snip off all the little, because I've done it at an angle like that, I'm now going to snip off all those little bits off the back. So that's that one. Yeah, so tomorrow, that's really cool, look at that. None. What does that mean, Dale? None what? I have no idea. Oh, this, I've read that wrong. Crafting a free motion quilt with 460 strips. No, that is not right, AI Summary. You've got that one completely wrong. Right. Oh, no notifications. Oh no, but I don't think you get notifications when I've paused. I think it's just when I go live. I think. Because look at that one. That's gonna be interesting. When you I'll stitch that one together. So yeah, so I will do this one, and then I will do the next 50. Then we'll put the 100 together, and then we'll see how we go on time. I might actually do some more of this in the morning, and then I'm back doing the other stuff because I've really got to get back to Alex Hellawell's quilt. I've got to get back to my Patchwork Across's quilt. But at least all my birthday presents and all the wedding presents and all that kind of stuff, at least that's all finished. I'm very happy that's all done. I got to get all those gifts all wrapped up, ready to roll. That's like is that next weekend? I think that might be next weekend. I think it might be. Right. Beep, 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 beep. So we're just going to keep doing this. My pussycat's having her food. I can hear her munching on her biscuits. She's got her biscuits. Just like a pussycat biscuits does our Jinxie cat. This is going to be a nice one. Let's have a look at this one. Beep, beep, beep. Only when you go live. Yes, that's it, Leon. It is only when I go live, yeah. Honestly, the things we learn about TikTok, it's quite mad, isn't it? Who knew? I definitely wasn't doing TikTok lives this time last year. It's not something that was even on my radar, without a doubt. I was far too busy this time last year getting ready for the launch of our website. Look at that one. That's going to be really, really nice. Hello, Lexi. Welcome to you. You are Jin? Where are you going? She's going to go and see my daughter. That one. Yes, if you've got any questions, do let me know. I was happy to answer any sewing related questions or any other questions you want to know about us or about the So Happy Quilters Association. So yeah, the newsletter's looking pretty good, I thought, actually. Today I was quite like, and it is quite a long one. There's a lot of interesting stuff in that one. So hopefully it may be a good read. So Dale, you will have to report back and let me know if you think it's a good read. Because you know the anguish. Let's take it to write it. No, it's fine. It's just, I think it was just extra long this time around. I don't think next month is going to be, well, she says it's not going to be as busy next month, I hope. There's not going to be so much going on, I don't think. Obviously, I've got my end of June trip to do. But then that might not go into the July one because it might be too late to write that into it, I think. Because literally it's going to be the end of the month. I feel like I'm going on a bit of a world tour, Leon, in June. Somebody that I'm visiting was saying, oh, I thought you were coming to us last. I'm like, no, I'm coming to you first. And then I'm going here, and then I'm going there, and then I'm going there. And they were like, whoa. It was quite interesting. I was like, yeah, it's going to be like around the world tour. It feels like it anyway, in June. What is that now? Dear, oh dear. So there's nothing going on, and it's saying filtering words. I don't know. Who knows? We're nearly there. It feels like forever when you're snipping all these off. You don't have to do them at an angle. You could do them like literally flat onto each other. I do that sometimes just to make it quicker. Actually, we could do that for the... I'm just thinking we could do that. Did you say comment? No, was it your comment that was filtered then, Leon? No, in that case, no, I didn't see it. I did not see it. It said it had been filtered to protect the community's experience. That's what it came up with. What are you even saying? Maybe don't put it again. They obviously don't like it. Hello, William. You support. What, they filtered that comment? I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Why would they filter that comment? I mean, are you asking me that comment? Are you asking me that? Or are you just seeing if it got filtered? But it was more letters. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Funny, isn't it? It does make me wonder sometimes who's like the programmers and what they're actually doing. Anyway, we will never know. But anyway, was you actually asking me that question, Leon, or was you literally just putting that out there into the universe? Hello, Tammy. Welcome, Tammy. Yeah, you was asking it. Well, obviously yes, because we sponsor the Proud Lounge, didn't we? Back in back in March, and the Proud Lounge is coming to our Brighton Quilt Show, and we are giving them a whole space to sponsor them at our quilt show, and that is all for people from that community and people from a community who have differences as well. So yeah, absolutely. I have many friends from that community, and in fact from lots of different communities. Oh, was it watching? Yeah, was it watching in August? Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Why am I so tired? No, I meant to say March. I didn't mean to say August, sorry. I meant to say March. I was thinking about our quilt show. Our quilt show's in September, but it was in March. We sponsored the Proud Lounge. And that's what, if you go on to my gallery on our album, on our website, you will see an album all about that. Then again, you've got your duvet on the line. Just got a message from TikTok saying we are aware of age verification. What does that mean, Sandra? I have no idea what that means. They're aware of age verification? What, they want to know how old you are? Weird. How very, 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 very odd. That's all I can say. Right, let's do that's the first one. Let's do the next. So that's the two ends. I've got one end. I'm gonna make sure I is it because of Leon? Wow, don't know. Is it because of Leon? Leon, are you causing trouble? It might be causing trouble. I've no idea. They're crackers tonight. There's definitely something weird going on, isn't there, tonight? It may well be. Hang on, I'm just trying to find my... I mean, it shouldn't be really. We've never had this kind of... Sorry, I'm just making sure I got my two ends. We've never had this kind of problem before, have we? It's never been an issue. So I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't worry ourselves about it. Hello, so Krista, welcome to you. Thank you very much for liking my live. I'm just going to hang on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it to here, because if I don't pin it somewhere, I'm going to lose those two ends, and that's what I need. So I'm just going to pop it there, like that. And then I'm going to put it over here. So I've got it. You're going to... Oh, maybe, Sandra. Maybe. Don't know. Right, Leon, don't ask those questions again. I don't think you can, being that you're under 18. Right. And the other Leon, the answer to that one is no. You cannot. I don't need any yet anyway. Right, let's do the next 50. I mean, technically speaking, I should iron this. Just because I don't need one yet. That's why. That's the answer to that question. Yeah, so really I should iron it, but I think it's okay because there is like a little fold, and I think we can work on it without actually having to iron it. It's quite thin, this fabric, though, I must admit. So it's going to be a bit interesting when I come to iron it overall. That's the only thing, you see, if you get really thin fabric. That's what I was saying to when I did that workshop the other day for the top tote bag. I said to them, be really, really careful because some of their fabric was really thin. Be very careful with the ironing board. How many likes? How many likes? Yes. You are too young, Leon. Everybody is agreeing with that. Hello, Native Flower. Welcome to you this evening. Otherwise, I will make it over 18s over only. This is a pretty one. That's a very pretty. That is my kind of fabric. Whoever got me that for my birthday, they know me well, because that is what I would probably like. You know, put some patchwork onto my dress or put onto my skirt, that kind of thing. Definitely too young. Too young, Leon. You have to grow up a bit. We'll zoom forward to the year whatever. I'll tell you what, they will blink and it'll be like 2030 or something mad like that, won't it? Don't the years just go so fast though? I do definitely think that sometimes. I think as soon as you hit September, then I always think, yeah, the end of the year. The year is nearly over when you hit September. I got a bright, no, that Leon's back. The fake Leon is back. Is that the stand-in Leon though? That's what I reckon. Maybe I should have a stand-in for me. What do you reckon? Because then I could like sit and sew all the time, and then the other Rachel can go and do, you know, like write my newsletters and stuff like that. That would be fun. Duplicate myself. Here we go. Okay, right, we're going to do this one. This one's a really, really cute fabric. That is the one that I'm in an iron as to whether I actually do make it into the jelly roll strips. So technically this one is a true jelly roll strip because it's the width of fabric. But the others are much shorter because they are actually being made out of fat quarters. Oh my goodness, it's stuck together. There we go. It's too hot. My hands are too hot. At least it's cooler, my goodness. I'm so grateful for the fact it's cooler. I think my poor cat Jinxie, she was definitely losing the plot yesterday. How many days is that, Leon, I've been doing this? I have no idea. For the real Leon, I have no idea. Yeah, she was definitely losing the plot, was our Jinxie cat yesterday, because she was just too hot. As were the other two. They were like, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot. That's funny. I have no idea. So yeah, so what are your... So Dale's going to be planting some more strawberries at the weekend. Have you got room for more strawberries then, Dale? In your little allotment? Your little allotment plant, your little garden. I do like the pink with the grey. That's definitely going to have a an interesting effect. Yes, I've now got to make this Project Linus quilt. Out of 5 fat quarters. I mean, she said use 5 fat quarters, but she never actually gave me the size. She just said use 5 fat quarters. So I'm like, okay. So do we just stitch them all together, or do we make them into a pattern? I mean, if I'm going to, they're big in pots. Ah, I like that. I like that. Or do we? Because if I'm going to do it as part of my film for my YouTube video, then maybe I need to keep it as easy as possible. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. That's a pretty one. Right, so what is it? It's 9:25. Honestly, it's been quite challenging tonight, isn't it? I think we might do. I might get these 50 together, and then maybe in the morning we could do a little bit like getting them sewn together in strips. You want my Jinxie cat? Come on then. Come on, my fluff. Come on, my fluff. She's gone to get some water. That's what she's done. She's going to have a drink of water. Have you got any pets, Leon? I don't know. You can. That's some strawberries. Ah, I love that you're sharing your strawberries. How many do you usually get then? Do you like eat them when you're watching Wimbledon? That won't be long, will it? That'll be on soon. Think you're a bit too far. We'll post some to you. That's what we'll do. We'll post some strawberries. Or you just make some magic. Make some out of fabric. How about that? I made a strawberry. I have to do it one day actually. Make a strawberry. Have you seen the strawberry shopping bags, Dale? They're quite cute. I wonder if I could. I'll see if I can. Now that does not look like a 2.5-inch strip. Let me have a little look. It is not. I mean, what happened on this one then? Oh, it's 2.25. I looked at that and I did think that doesn't feel like it's 2.5-inch strip. We'll put it over there. We will not use that one. Yeah, like a strawberry shopping bag. They were quite cute to make. They were. I haven't made them in ages. I made loads of those in lockdown for my friends. I'll have to see if I can find it. I don't know where it is because I haven't made one. It's essentially a red or a pink tote bag with like a drawstring top, and then you make like a triangle bottom for it in green, and then you tuck it all in and it looks like a strawberry. So yeah. It's quite cute. I enjoyed making those. I'll have to get back. I'll try to see if I can get back to make those again. I think it's about time. We need more strawberry bags. Yeah, they're really sweet. They're very, very sweet. Because you know, like we know when you have to start taking all your own bags everywhere. I made them for my friends. And they got like a little tie string at the top with a little toggle. Incidentally, my toggles, I left them the other day. I left them where I did that workshop. Can't believe it. So I've got to, she's going to post it back to me anyway. Like, so annoying. If you cover them in chocolate, they're a peak. I suppose they are, yeah. Okay. We're nearly there. How many are you doing? How are you doing? That's a nuisance. Oh. I thank you for correcting me there, Leon. I just thought it meant like a mountain or something. Yeah, that was a bit of a nuisance, that one, Dale. That was not a 2.5-inch strip. It was a 2.25. I hope I haven't done them all like that. I think it might have just been an odd one, potentially. That's what I reckon. Hey, I was just thinking, actually, at least the internet's been okay over all this heat. Because usually that's another thing that causes problems, isn't it, in the heat? You're thinking of the top of a mountain. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Leon. I was thinking, like, you know, like with a strawberry, if it's got chocolate on it, you turn it upside down, it's going to look like a mountain. That was what my brain was thinking. Yeah, so next weekend is that wedding and birthday party. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a bit of a busy weekend for me. Need to decide what I'm going to wear, because obviously I can't wear my patchworky dresses. That'll be quite funny. I suppose I could wear my skirt. I could wear my skirt, couldn't it? Yeah, it is. It's next weekend. I think. Is it next weekend? Yes, it is. Yeah, because the first is Monday, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Just thought about wearing to these parties and weddings. I could technically wear the same thing. I could technically wear the same dress, because they are not connected by no means. So the people from the wedding do not know the people from the birthday. So I should be good. So there's not going to be like duplicate photos appearing anywhere of me in the same dress. But of course it would be a problem if I got anything on it. So but I could wear my patchwork skirt, I suppose. I mean, that's not too... That would be all right for the party, I reckon. Hello, Joey. Welcome to you. Yesterday I had your data because your mum's Wi-Fi didn't work. Oh dear. I hope your data was all right then, Leon. I hope it was not too drainy on that data. Maybe you got the Wi-Fi problems for the heat. Right, we are nearly getting there. We've got another 10 to do, and then when we've done the 10, we've done a whole 100 strips. So I think in the morning, yeah, so I'll be on about 10, either to half 11 or 12, something like that. I would decide in the morning. If you use 14 out of 140. Oh, what, your data? Oh. We're going to carry on with this in the morning, I think. But if I'm too tired, then... Or if I just want an easy morning, then we'll do a bit of hand sewing. I'll show you my progress on that, what do you call it? On my grandma's flower cushion thing that I'm making. I know I've got one email I've got to answer, but do you mean of data? Oh, okay. I might leave that one. Right, we're nearly there. We've got 10 more to go, people. We've got 10 more to go. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is my next 10. 10 a.m. is so late. 10 a.m. in the morning? I won't get up till 9, Leon. I'll be laying in till 9, I tell you. I think I mentioned before, I'm definitely someone that needs... If I go to bed late, I can't get up early. I can do it the other way around. If I go to bed early, I can get up early. I need a lot of sleep. You wake up at 7 a.m? Oh, Daisy's Unicorns just joined us. No. For a special occasion, I could get up at 7 a.m. Special occasion. like I gotta, you know, catch a flight or get on the road or something like that, then yeah. Otherwise, it's a no thank you. Mm-hmm. 2% battery left. Oh no, your battery's gonna die. Well, look, if your battery goes, then just remember I will be back on in the morning, and also Sunday morning as well. Well, at the moment, unless anything changes, because one of my friends has got her family over from Brazil, and I'm waiting to find out if I'm going to go meet them, and which I might be on Sunday morning, but there is no guarantee because she said they might be going to London. So technically speaking, I should be on Sunday morning. I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, that is the plan for the weekend, people. And we might carry on with this. I don't know. I might not. You might. So I might lay on 30. Ah, hello Margot. Welcome to you. Shopping this week. You got up at 7 a.m. I did your shopping. That's really early. Oh no, it's not my kind of interest. I was not going to be doing that. Like I said, if I've got something important to go and do, then I can push through it. Otherwise, no. We've got 3 to go, people. We've got 3 to go. Hello, Raquel's Design. Welcome to you this evening. Welcome, welcome. There we go. You don't want to be in the heat. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. Do you remember, like in the olden days, the days of COVID? You know, and people like queued up for hours in big spaces to get into the supermarkets. That was interesting times. Right, here we go. Oh, look at that colour. Here comes, there's the orange. I do like the orange. Oh, the random black. So what we're going to do, here comes Sarah. I'm going to, oh, there's that one. I like that one. What do you think of the pretty one? There's the orange. Right, let's get these prepped, and then I'm going to stitch this to the other one. And then we might finish up there, I think, because I'm in the right position to stop and carry on tomorrow. So we're gonna, first of all, we'll do this first though. One, got a little zip there. So what I've done is I've chain pieced them all together, so it's easy to snip them back into a long strip. Rather, oh no, you've only got one charger, Leon. Put one on your. I was just about to say on your birthday list then, but you've got Christmas before that. Put one on your Christmas list. I need one of those, please, people. Beep, 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 beep. You need only charge one device. Oh, okay. I see, I see, I see. One, no, I thought that's what it said. I thought that's what you meant. Oh, it's all falling on the floor. Snap. Oh, look, my screen's gone. Oh no, look, look, look. We got the puzzle. We got the puzzle. It's an iceberg. Yay! I won the TikTok puzzle game. It was an iceberg tonight. Is it in the kitchen? No one's in there. Oh, get yourself a cup of tea then while you're in there, Leon. Get a drink of water. Is it ever in there? You hate tea? Do you know what? I don't think, no, you can't see the puzzle. I think it kind of like briefly pauses when I get the puzzle. It's just so it knows that I'm still here, you see. Every time it comes on, or every time it's been on, I should say, I always think, oh, I should have taken a photo of it. I will take a photo of it at some point, and then I'll put it on one of my little reels on TikTok, and you can see it. Because it's always different. It's always cute. You have to like move like the little puzzle piece. That's what you have to do. Do the offcuts or anything else? Well, this is the thing, Sandra. I mean, I do save them, and really at some point I will do some confetti quilting with it. But they're not like perfect triangles, so it'd be difficult to do, say, like half square triangles or anything like that with them, because they're so small. But I do save them in my little thing, and yes, at some point I could show you how to do confetti quilting, because that's quite fun to do. I've made like a little box with that. Yeah, you're right, Dale. It never ended. It feels like it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we're there. So I do it. So this is like my 50 strips, isn't it? And then, oh, hang on. Oh, caught it on my chair. There we go. Love that one. Do you remember that one? That's the one that came from New Zealand. Oh, it just reminds me. All of my friends' birthdays are actually tomorrow. Ooh, need to set my alarm. One of them I'm seeing next week, and the other one I'm seeing when I go on my travels in June. So, need to prep that tomorrow. You just unplugged it. Make sure you plug it back in, Leon. Because people will be trying to boil a kettle and they can't. This is going to be a fun one. Look at this one. Look at that one. That's a real like different, isn't it? Whose birthday is tomorrow? Two of my friends, Leon. Two of them the same day. My friend Eileen, she turns 50, and my friend Carol, she turns 60 tomorrow. It's very rude of them. Two of our really good friends have birthdays on the same day. Yeah, it's not good. What's their names? Carol and Eileen. They are the ones. You remember when I was making the zippy pouches the other week? That's who they're for. And the bags. I made the bags as well, didn't I, for them? I need to wrap them up. That's something that we could do on Sunday, actually. So I'm not actually, technically, I'm not seeing them till Tuesday. So, yeah. Retrospectively. I mustn't forget Let's not forget. When I come off my TikTok live, I'm going to set myself an alarm to remind myself. Go on then, tell me what your joke is, because I'm nearly done. I'm coming to the end. Look at that one. So that's really fun. Yeah, so these are literally all complete. If you didn't see it before, these are all completely different fabrics. These are what my friends, including the duo I just spoke about, Eileen and Carol, brought me for my birthday last year. I have no idea what that means. Oh, are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know, Leon. I have no idea. I'm losing the will as I'm cutting so many of these. I'm like, oh, you can see why now I do them in 100 strips at a time, because if I did 460, I would just be like, nah. It's too much. You want my Jinxie cat? I think my Jinxie cat wants to go to sleep. Jean, do you want to go to sleep? Yeah. Oh. She wants to go to sleep. Oh, last one. Look how high it's getting. Look at the pile. Look at it. It's really tall. Look at that one. Well, that's a nice one, actually. That's a really, really nice one. What do you think of that one? Hello, Deb. Welcome to you. Right, so here's all my little triangle bits. Look, there. That's all my triangle bits. And then I'm going to put them in my little box over here. And then at some point, they will get reused into something else. Maybe some confetti quilting at some point. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to join this end to the end that I put over here. So I'm just going to take that and that I can drop. I'm going to do that to there. And then that's those 100 strips together. Now, I have not got the energy to start stitching this now, and it is 10 to 10. So, we will do it in the morning. We will reconvene in approximately 12 hours' time. That's what I reckon. Obviously, this is, for people that are watching in different countries, this is 10 AM UK time. I often forget to say that, because a lot of people ask me, a lot of people message me and say, what time are you going live? Is it UK time? Is it American time? So, right, so now, my next step is get that end. Oh dear, I dropped it, didn't I? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there. Is that it? Oh my goodness me. I dropped it. I dropped the other end. Hang on. I gotta go all the way through it now. I did not mean to do that. No. That is why you don't want to do it in any more than 100 strips. If you're just going to keep joining it together eventually. Oh, I found it, I think. I found it? No. Must be in here somewhere. Right, we might have to start again. Let's start again. Where are you? I can't find the end of you. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the end of this one, because then we'll be prepped ready for the morning. Right, the yellow, that is the end of this one. Because you know I've got to put them together like that and stitch them into two. So I'm going to pop that on there. Right, let's find the other end. Got to be here somewhere. Both your brothers went out. I am under sleep. Aww. Your mummy tired then. You're the little one then, Leon. You're the youngest, aren't you? I think you told me that before. I shouldn't call you the little one. I don't mean little as in small. I mean little as in youngest. That's what I mean. Oh, there it is. I found it. It needs to wake up at 4 AM. Oh no, what's she doing at 4 AM? That's the other end. So what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to put these together. So tomorrow morning, what we're going to start doing is stitching those two ends together. just to work hard, to make that lot into 100. Okay, so, right, that's good for the morning then. Wonderful. So I am going to leave it there, my lovely people, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I will log on about 10 a.m. and probably be here to half 11, 12, depending on depending on what I'm going to do in the afternoon is how long I stay in the morning. But I will definitely see you in the morning. And then you have a question? Go on and ask me a question quickly, Leon. Ask you a question. Because I need to go get a cup of tea before I go to bed. What is the question? I'm waiting. I'll have to get my cat. She's going to... Can we stay till 11? What, 11 tonight? I can't stay until 11 tonight. Absolutely no way. I was like, what will we do tomorrow? Tomorrow morning, I will come on at 10 a.m. and I will be on till about half 11, 12 noon, depending on what I've got to do in the afternoon. But we're going to carry on doing this. And, so I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye. Sleep well, everyone. See you in the morning.